It's the radio segment that's going against the grain and just started a GoFundMe trying to raise $1 million to create bigger, more indestructible plastic straws.
No.
Not even to drink out of, just to dump directly into the ocean.
Jeffrey.
So donate today for Laser Stories.
Actually, I think it's a sinky.
You are a terrible person.
The segment where we read weird news stories from around the globe, just like everyone else does, except we have a laser.
Yeah.
And those other killer fails just don't. This first laser story is out of South Africa. Last week, a pastor was doing a sermon for an elderly man's funeral and apparently knew the family of the deceased very well.
Okay.
Because right in the middle of the mourners, in front of the casket, he asked the dead man's daughter for her hand in marriage.
Right then.
That's some timing.
Weird. I mean, memorable.
Everybody's there.
But do
Yeah.
you know why she's crying? Is it happy tears? Is it sad tears?
exactly.
The video of the proposal shows the woman dabbing her eyes as the pastor gets down on one knee and reportedly thanked God for bringing his girlfriend into his life during such a difficult time. And to most
What?
people there, it looked like he was just praying with her. But then he reached into his jacket
no.
and pulled out a ring.
Oh my God. He's like, now that he can't protest it,
Yeah.
will you marry me?
True.
A member of the congregation appears to cry out in shock at one point after realizing what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
But the
Seriously.
pastor doesn't waver. He says something to her which no one could hear because the feedback on the microphone was too loud. And then she surprisingly says yes.
Okay.
Huh.
Well,
Celebration time?
yeah.
TikTok is torn on whether it was super romantic or super cringe. One person commented saying, pure disrespect at all levels. But another
Yeah.
person said, I think it was his wish to propose in front of the old man, so why not before he's buried?
Oh, maybe to honor the father.
Yeah, you want the family to be
I just-
around.
Yeah.
You hope he had a discussion beforehand.
Yeah.
That there were some family members that knew this was coming.
This next laser story is out of Hartsville, South Carolina. An employee at a local hotel accidentally gave a couple the key to somebody else's room over the
my
weekend.
God.
Oh, no.
But instead of just giving it back, they went inside and stole a bunch of stuff.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, no.
Rude.
It's like jackpot, guys.
They were staying right next door and put all the stolen items into the back of their truck outside. So it was in plain view, which was pretty dumb.
Not smart.
Well, if it isn't the leader of the Wiener Patrol.
So when the people come into their room, they're like, everything's missing. They look out the window. Oh, there it is.
Turns out the
They
people
would
they
be-
robbed were construction workers, and when they got back from their job site, they saw their stuff sitting in this random person's truck.
Yeah.
So they stole it back.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
that
two
checked it out.
thieves were watching, though, and for some reason, they decided to go confront them.
Why are they
Yeah,
watching?
why are you taking your stuff back?
You can't steal our
Why-
stolen stuff.
Why do you? Finders keepers. That's what I said. You know the rule.
The guy had a knife, and sounds like the woman had a stun gun.
Oh, dang.
And the construction workers didn't have any weapons,
Yeah.
but they did have tools. So one of them grabbed a 4-foot level, those long boxy things
Yeah.
with the bubble used to hang your pictures,
You could damage a skull with that for sure.
and they
Really?
beat them with it.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
Police posted the details on Facebook and said the level ended up getting bent, so they hit the guy pretty hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
No word on what kind of charges the two of them are facing, but it just goes to show if you're going to steal something, don't be dumb about it.
Uh-huh.
No, don't steal anything. That's what you want.
Stealing's okay.
I don't know. I was kind of okay with Jeffrey's lesson. I don't know.
This next laser story is out of Food News.
Yay.
KFC's newest creation could be the boldest thing they've ever created.
What?
It's called the Mac and Cheese Ken Taco.
Oh my gosh,
I
my two
love
favorite
it.
things.
What is a Kentaco?
Whoa.
There it is. We'll have it up. We'll put this picture up on the Brooke and Jeffrey Instagram page, but it's basically a fried chicken breast shaped into a folded taco.
Oh, chicken shell.
yeah.
And then
my
you
God.
fill the inside with the brand's macaroni and cheese.
Oh, yum.
And sprinkle it with some mozzarella and cheddar cheese for good measure.
I'm obsessed.
It actually
sounds like a
really
heart
good.
attack.
The Instagram video is people losing their minds. However, North American fried food fans in the U.S. and Canada are not happy because the dish is only available at KFC Singapore.
Oh, come on. Why
they got all the good stuff over there?
Yeah.
KFC's Asia first launched the Kintaco 2 years ago as a fried chicken taco shell filled with lettuce and tomatoes for a somewhat more balanced treat.
Somewhat. Like there's one piece of lettuce in it.
But they realized,
Take it off.
hey, if we're going to do this, let's just go all the way and replace the veggies with mac and cheese.
Yes, that call.
Give the
It
people
is
what
brilliant.
they want.
Yeah.
The Kintaco costs $4.99, and I know many people out there listening are crossing their chubby, stubby little fingers in hopes that it's coming to a city near you.
Please.
This next laser story is out of To Tell the Truth headquarters.
Okay, I love going here.
Well, we talked about it a little bit the other day. Science just found that most parents cannot tell if their kid is lying to them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is such disappointing news.
But
know.
this trick might be able to boost your lie detecting prowess.
Okay.
Because researchers in the UK found that liars who have to multitask are much easier to expose.
Explain.
So
Yeah.
The idea is that lying requires more mental energy than just telling the truth.
So you don't want to sit down and have a conversation with someone.
So giving someone an additional unrelated task to think about makes it more of a struggle to maintain the lie.
Okay. So ask them like while they're washing dishes or something? Is that what you mean?
Well, the researchers suggest telling your child to memorize a very important 7-digit number.
Oh.
And if those little fib monsters can keep the number in their head, then they're about to be exposed. For example, you ask them, who took the cookie out of the pantry? And then immediately after that, you ask them to say the 7-digit number. And 78% of the time, the ankle biters will dissolve into tears and just tell the truth.
Oh.
Whoa.
So who took the cookie and what's the 7-digit number?
What's
Yeah.
mommy's social security? They just can't multitask and lie at the same time.
Does that work for
Okay.
adults too?
Well, for like
Us.
adults with our
Us.
IQ.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, right.
And that's actually kind of similar to an old friend of mine.
Oh.
He's telling the truth right now.
Oh.
Cannot lie. And just like that saying goes, the truth hurts. At least that Adidas is taking the brunt of it. And that sound means